This is everything you need to know about house flipping in 2026. Come with me. This lovely house is facing foreclosure. Had a $70,000 balance on it. We had to, actually no, it had a $40,000 balance. We paid $70,000 for it. House, 4 houses down, sold for $225,000. We're in a little town called West Texas, not the place that they claim Landman is filmed. It's actually filmed in Crescent, Texas. But West Texas, the town of West. Here's what you want to pay attention to in 2026. Actives versus pendings. How many houses are listed on the market versus how many are under contract to sell. What do the solds look like? So if you're in a town like West where inventory is low, the actives are less than the sold comps. So in other words, there's no inventory for sale and everything that has sold outnumbers the number of properties that are for sale. You're in a good little pocket. Now, why people want to be in West Texas, I have no idea. Don't know if it's a good school, know nothing about it. The only thing I know is the data says that a house like this that you can pick up for 70 grand like we did this one, put a little bit of money into it and can sell for, I think this thing's under contract for 225 right now. Anyways, it's under contract for 225. We had to do a rehab on it. Now, the thing about it is we bought this thing sight unseen, so we didn't see the inside. This house had to be picked up 9 inches on this side. You can see where we dug in new plumbing, new water line, all new PVC under the house, all new plumbing. Now, I put a bunch of money into the functioning of the house. So the reason why we did new siding, this is board and batten siding, I think is what they call it, is because these older houses like this house was built in the 60s, doesn't have any insulation in the walls. So we took down all the siding on the outside, put insulation in the walls. As we've tried to sell this house, I realized something. I should have not done that because nobody will know that they're going to have $1,000 a month electric bill during the summertime, and in the wintertime that their gas bill is going to be through the roof. They're not going to know that. But you know what they will know? Come inside and I'll show you. Here's what they do know. This house has been rewired. Again, we replumbed it, we rewired it, we put insulation in. That goes to the functioning, the livability of the house, how well the house is going to perform with you living in it. But what we didn't do was, we didn't rip out this panel, we painted it. You know what we should have done? We should have textured this and made it look like sheetrock. Textured it, painted it, but I didn't want to spend the money. I spent the money on electrical, I spent the money on plumbing, I spent the money on AC, I spent the money on all of that instead of doing these ceilings with knockdown and doing these walls. If I'd have done that, this house would have already been sold. Everybody says this looks like a cheap remodel, but it's not a cheap remodel. It's got insulation, plumbing, electrical. None of that's cheap. In here, see, you can see the damage on the paneling right here. Don't like that, right? If I had to do it again, I would have put a little fucking wainscot up over here, done something like that. I would have put a pocket door in right there. Behind you, this is the AC closet. When we got this house, there was no AC closet, so we built one out of smart panel. Now the AC is in a closet. Now you see this AC is old as shit, right? Here's a pro tip for you when you're flipping houses. Yeah, you're gonna replace the AC, but if you don't have the cash at the time to buy a new AC unit, what you do is you get it under contract for sale, get the AC guy to come out and put the AC in, and he gets paid at closing. Win-win. You don't have to front the money for the AC. The AC guy gets paid at closing. You don't put it in till the last minute. That way you don't end up having to pay for the AC if it doesn't close. But that's what we're doing there. There's a lot of good things about a 60s house. The main thing is these are real wood cabinets. Everybody is upset about these cabinets. We should have pulled these out, put in builder grade particle board, so the dumbasses that are retail buyers would have shit that ain't gonna last for 5 years. This has been here since the 60s. This is solid wood, great quality, but people want the particle board shit, so give them the particle board shit. These cabinets at Home Depot, a whole set of these cabinets, 800 bucks. put them in, let the people fucking have what they want. Even though the first time they get wet, they're gonna fall apart. Fuck them, you're not gonna live here. That's house flipping 2026. Don't keep the good shit. Don't keep the shit that's been here since the 60s. Get the shit that looks new so them bougie ass white women will want it. Now, we own an appliance store. I don't know if you know this or not, but we own an appliance store. We should put the phone number right here for the appliance store, because here's what we can do for you. If you're flipping houses, these appliances right here, $12,000 worth of appliances. I think this fridge alone is $5,000. Got this expensive, no, this is cheap, because we didn't. This is cheap. Double oven, fancy shit, KitchenAid. The dishwasher, which has been pulled out, isn't installed properly. Maybe this is on the list of shit to get fixed, but this is a $1,600 dishwasher. But if you need appliances for your flip, but you don't have money for them, we will come install the appliances for you, and we will get paid at closing. So keep that in mind. Put the phone number right here, Mario. Now, we got the only 4-bed, 2-bath house. This bathroom right here was a half bath. So we took out, it was only about right here, so we took out part of the utility room behind it where we just were for the washer and dryer, and we put in this shower and made it a full bath. Got this little baby right here. This is that new shit. Look, self-closing door. No slam drawers. I think it was like $300. We got a full functioning master bath with his and her sinks. It's a little small, but this is a 4-bed, 2-bath house. Couldn't do much with these. This is my biggest regret in the whole house. These doors right here. Don't know why the contractor couldn't do much with them, but he couldn't. So maybe it is a cheap flip because we didn't change these doors out. But you gotta leave them something they complain about. One of the biggest lessons I learned in this flip is, one, the cost of materials is outrageous. Cost of labor is outrageous. This house, if we wouldn't have had to done the leveling, we'd have about an extra 15 grand to spend on the sheetrock, on doors in the bedroom, stuff like that. But we wanted to bring the product to market during the sell-in season. So we got it on the market at the end of last summer. What is it? It's January right now. So it's under contract, but I wanted to try to catch that summer sell-in season, so we kind of rushed it to market. I didn't want to have to hold it through the winter. Guess what I ended up having to do anyways? Hold it through the winter. This thing will definitely sell better in the spring or summer, but the biggest thing that I learned is them $40,000 rehabs, they're now 60, they're now $80,000. I did not have a proper budget on this. Here's what we end up having to do. Lovely backyard. DJ made it look so nice when you were over here the other day, DJ. Fuck you, DJ, for making this yard look so bad. God, thought you were an operator. This house to the right of us, right over here, this gray house, it sold during the time that ours has been on the market. It hit the market, went under contract, sold instantly. It sold for like 200 grand. It's a much smaller house. But the people that bought it came and tore the fence down. When they did that, they didn't tell us. Nobody told us the fence was gone. So when these people came and wanted to buy the house, they're like, we want a fence. We're like, there's a fence. Turns out there wasn't a fence. They tore down that fence over there. So what do we have to do now? We have to build a fence. So we're putting in privacy fence from over there where that tree is, going around that tree up to the back of the house. Real simple gig. Gonna cost about $25 a foot to put in, but then they'll have a fence. They'll have a fence that their kids can play in. The pedophiles can't see the kids back here. No fucking weirdo from the Dollar General will be yanking it to their kids, jumping on a trampoline. So it's a good deal, but we're not doing that. They've gone through appraisal, they've gone through inspection, they've gone through everything. It's all done now. We have a closing date. We're doing the fence last minute, we're doing the AC last minute, and hopefully we close this thing in about a week. Everything will be done. They're supposed to be here doing the fence today. I see no fence guys. So again, to reiterate, house flipping 2026, actives versus pendings. This is still a very doable thing. You can still make gobs and gobs of money, but you want to pay attention to your actives versus pendings. You want to be in the neighborhoods that people want to be in. You want to pay attention to really just that data. But also, the big rehabs, Stay away from the big rehabs. You want lipstick on a pig. You want as simple of a rehab as possible, because this board and batten stuff that we did, the insulation, the plumbing, the electrical, all those big ticket items, and a roof, by the way, and a roof, all those big ticket items completely ignored. If we'd have put in Home Depot cabinets and a little bit of sheetrock and painted the bullshit that was here and left them with a $1,000 a month electric bill, this thing would have already sold and we'd have made more money. We really went all out on making a great product, making this, putting energy efficient windows. Look at these windows. Energy efficient windows. It didn't have any soffit on the house. All this brand new, beautiful house. Brought it to 2025 standards, 2026 standards. Nobody appreciates it. They want good looking sheetrock, so when their bougie ass white women friend come over here to fucking eat a little steak and potatoes, they don't have to explain why they still got fucking wood paneling in their house. Lesson learned. Either way, lipstick on a pig, keep it simple, stupid. Make it great, and if you need appliances in your flip house and you ain't got no money and you live in Texas, we'll put them in, get paid at closing. Phone number right here. Watch the next video. Still make money flipping houses in 2026. Big myth that you can't. Allegedly. You really want to learn how to flip houses, we got a place where you can do that. The link's in the description.
Thanks for watching that YouTube video. If you liked it, go ahead and like and subscribe, and check us out on TikTok as well, Roughneck to Real Estate.